Hello everybody, good morning. Thank you for coming in. I'm here to do an all signs reading for the full moon in Taurus, the full super moon, which really just means it appears closer to the earth than usual, bigger, brighter, more powerful. When we're talking about a full moon in Taurus, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So we are talking Venus on the moon. The moon is our emotions, it's our dreamscape, it's our hidden self, secrets. So when we're talking about Venus and the moon getting together, there can be a lot of secrets coming to the surface, a lot of intuitive dreaming happening, especially when we look at the support of astrology, which I'm going to do in just a minute. It'll be a rather lengthy astroterology opening, so I'll timestamp those below if you guys aren't interested in the intro. But let me just tell you, as an astrologer, this is the kind of moments that we live for. Major, major planetary shifts. All right, so I'm not going to actually focus on the full moon too much because the support of astrology is just as big. Astrology, like tarot, can start with the micro and be extrapolated out into the macro. When we have this full moon in Taurus, I call it the adults coming to town. The planetary placements are incredibly mature, incredibly serious, and very, very much about understanding that we internally have the power to create any kind of reality that we want. The planets are very supportive of that. So when we have the full moon happening, the sun, of course, is in the opposite sign of the moon, always on a full moon. Sun's in Scorpio. Scorpio is Pluto energy. It's all about the collective unconscious, karma, the past life, what's hidden from us. All of those, did you see a theme starting to emerge here? We have Pluto itself, Scorpio's ruler, sitting at 29 degrees of Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about equal rewards for equal effort. In astrology, Saturn marks the maturity of the human soul. At the age of 27, we have our first Saturn return, meaning Saturn returns to the place in your birth chart that it was when you were born, and it carries with it I always consider it to be like, okay, let's say you have a teacher who goes on vacation, and during that 27 years, that teacher is on vacation. And then all of a sudden, teacher comes back and is like, have you done your work? What have you learned? There's no way to escape that kind of energy. Now Pluto only shifts signs every 15 to 20 years. It's been in Capricorn for 16 years. On November the 19th, it's going to move into Aquarius. At the time of the full moon, we also have Venus in Capricorn. Venus and Pluto in Capricorn, Saturn energy. What have we learned? At the same time, we have Saturn itself, Capricorn's ruler, going direct into Pisces. Neptune, Pisces ruler, is also there. So Neptune and Saturn in Pisces. What have we learned from our illusions, from the things we hid from? Neptune is a very, very tricky planet. And when you got Saturn involved, Neptune is pure water. There's no such thing as black and white when you're dealing with Neptune. There's no contrast. Everything is everything. It's kind of like getting lost in the emotional experience of it all. You've got no choice but to feel, not think. Saturn's not always comfortable with that. So when Saturn was retrograde in Pisces, all of that energy turns inward. And many of us, as a collective and individuals, are facing the things we thought we understood, but didn't. Because trying to understand anything involving Pisces or Neptune is going to be pretty futile. You cannot put words to feelings, and we got to stop trying. That's what Pisces is saying. It is the words that actually corrupt the meaning of the emotion and get us to tie ourselves to things that just aren't true. It makes us, human beings are very uncomfortable in a state of ambiguity. We cling to the definition of things, the black and white of it all. But when you have Neptune and Saturn in Pisces, Pluto at 29 degrees of Capricorn, about to move into Aquarius, we also have, I'll stop there because if I go into it, it's just going to be way, way too much. Trust me when I tell you that astrologically speaking, a whole new world, a whole new you. And it's definitely not easy. Pluto doesn't do anything easily. Scorpio energy, that's not the business of Scorpio. The business of Pluto and Scorpio is to learn the truth about ourselves, about other people, about that black and white thinking and how that can lead us astray, especially when you have Neptune involved as it is right now. Let me see what else. I will mention that we have that full moon conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. Taurus is all about our traditions, our belief systems, the things that make us comfortable, the places we hide when we're emotionally afraid. Taurus is about comfort. When Uranus enters the picture, it upsets that apple cart. And it's like everything you once thought you understood, you don't. Welcome to Neptune. All right, my friends, I'm going to get into the reading. Oh, let me just say one more thing. This is going to be a love-focused reading. Now, normally people would say Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, love planets. Yeah, they are. I call them the grown-ups because they tell the truth. Because anything built on a foundation of illusion is only bound to fall. That's when we get the Tower, which is Uranus. Anyway, I'm going to get into the all signs reading. I'll do oracle and tarot for each sign separately. I don't draw the spreads the same because the energy leads me in different places. I'm not, again, going to try to force fit something into a structure where it doesn't fit. So hang along with me. We're going to start off with Scorpio and we'll go around the zodiac from there. Happy birthday, my Scorpio friends. Trust me when I tell you that this astrological energy, even though it may feel uncomfortable, it's actually leading you to the purity of truth. And what's more beautiful than that? All right, Scorpio, let's go. Happy birthday, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Scorpio, I'm going to start off with an astrology card for you. What do we got? We have the 4th house. This is Cancer's house. It's the house of home. So you could be redefining what home means to you at this point in time. And that is interesting. Scorpio and Taurus represent their opposite signs. They represent the opposition of risk versus reward. And Taurus representing the reward. Risk versus comfort zone. The house of the home. Maybe you're reaching a place in your life right now, Scorpio, where you're ready to be at home, where you're ready to settle down that energy a little bit. Let's get you a couple of tarot from the good tarot. For Scorpio, let me see what's leaving and what are you welcoming in. Look at that, Scorpio, the 10 of Swords, what's leaving? The end of a very long and difficult cycle of learning. The swords are about mental. It's about the things that we now understood, the things that have become clear over time. And the 10 of Swords, a lot of people are afraid of, but Scorpio rarely is, because it's transmutational energy. It's taking all those lessons you've learned so that you can begin something new on a solid foundation. Yeah, on a solid foundation, we have the Page of Pentacles, something new, something tangible, something you can invest your energy in that you know is going to build towards stability. Interesting, Scorpio, that you would get Earth here, your opposite energy. Could be a new idea. It could be an investment in something new. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Well, interesting. That idea moves into action. This could be you putting that idea out there. Very slow and steady, you've been working on stabilizing something. Again, this could have to do with building a home. But my words just left me, Scorpio. I'm so sorry. The Knight of Pentacles, Knights make offers. They make movement. They go towards something, to offer something, to put the energy out there. So you have an idea that you want to offer to somebody. All right. And it looks like you're doing what Scorpio does immediately. Okay, I understand, it's over, I'm moving on, and I'm taking what I've learned, transmuting it into something better. Wow, Scorpio. Actually, let's get you a card from the blue deck. What's this about? What's this about for Scorpio? Look at that. The door to romance, Scorps. Swords can be, again, about mental resistance, not wanting to repeat patterns, getting caught up in the language of self-analysis, which is incredibly dangerous. What have I learned from my patterns? What if I repeat the same mistakes? What about narcissists? Blah, 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 blah. All these words flying around. Boom. Over. And then something new. The door to romance, Scorpio. So this knight's entering the door, offering something very, very solid. Could be somebody coming toward you. You decide that. Okay. In that light then, Scorps, let's get you a romance angel. I like this for you. But with the home and all these pentacles, Scorpio, a very stable new beginning. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Remember what I said about the internal dialogue, Scorpio? And also the pacing of this does look very controlled. So you might be being overly cautious because of the things you've learned in the past, because of what you've released. And the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, very diligent, paying attention to every little detail. Careful, careful. A little too much Taurian energy, maybe, Scorpio. Okay, now we will get you a moon card. Since we are dealing with a full moon in your opposite sign, let go, let go. Full moons are all about releasing. We have full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check, 10 of Swords. Interesting. And then full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. I wonder what this let go of control issues is for you. Again, that emotional energy of I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. I'm going to be more careful next time. On and on and on like that, Scorpio. All right, my friend. Let me put these away and we will move on to Sagittarius. Saggy, 2 days before your season starts, Pluto shifts from Capricorn into Aquarius. Aquarius and Sagittarius together, we have the vision and the change. Beautiful. Your ruling planet of Jupiter is all about luck and expansion and growth and new learning. And Aquarius and Pluto comes into the picture to say, again, it's time for something new. All right, Sag. Let's go. No, is Venus in your... No, Venus moved into Capricorn. That's right. We already talked about that. Okay. We'll do an astrology card for you, Saggy. What do we have for Sagittarius? Interesting. The North Node. The North Node is our future. It's our destined path and calling. Consider the South Node to be like a comfort zone. The North Node can be like an uncomfort zone. It's pulling you in a direction that makes you maybe feel a little bit uncomfortable because it's about embracing your opposite tendencies. It is towards where your soul's calling is leading you, though. Saggy. All right, let's get some tarot. Let me see for Sagittarius and the full supermoon in Taurus. Right out the gate, we have the Sun, Leo's ruler. The Sun also is in Scorpio right now. Now, we could be looking towards your season when the Sun moves into Sagittarius. Nevertheless, the Sun is about enlightenment, joy, celebrations, rebirth energy here, happiness. Wow. Okay. Sag, your card of the Wheel of Fortune. This is my let go or be dragged card. This is destiny going through. It's very, very beautiful here with the Sun. You have 2 major arcana coming through. Wow. There's destiny at play, Sag. And when it's tied in with the North Node, this could even be something to do with your career. Whoa, more fire energy with the 8 of Fire, and you're out of here. The 8 of Fire is very passionate movement. It could be communication, but generally I look at the wands as passion. You have a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and a lot of drive towards whatever this future is that you're crafting. And with Pluto making that shift into Aquarius, the time is now. Boom. Here we go. Oh, Sagittarius. bright, bright, fiery energy. It's yours, no matter what. That's what I'm getting with this Eight of Wands. It's like shooting out of that Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting really solar flare type energy for you, Sag. All right. Let's take you to the blue deck for a minute. For Saggy, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and that is all about your belief in yourself, your passion, and your ability to express. Something definitely has you fired up. Could be creative with all this fire energy. Could be a romantic, well, it could be, but we have man holding a coin. This is a lot like the King of Pentacles in Tarot. We're getting that stability. The King of Pentacles does not waste time, energy, effort, money, anything into things that are not going to yield or last in the long term. So building towards something stable that you're very, very passionate about. Okay, that could be somebody else here in this man holding a coin. It could be you with all this sun and passion, ready to make an offer to somebody. Let's see. Sag. There's definitely stability in your future here. A leg up. Whoa, man holding a coin. So do you want to offer to help somebody? Could be somebody coming in to offer you some much needed help. But nevertheless, with a leg up and man holding a coin, I think something is coming in that's going to change your reality, Sag. Make it a lot more abundant. Interesting. Okay. Let's get you a moon card, Sagittarius. Destiny is on the move. I love the sun energy attached to it. And with this second chakra and the sun, it's about allowing yourself to be seen, allowing your needs, your passion to fly. Sag. New moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. That's what I'm saying. Allowing yourself to be seen, to become a leader. That's what the King of Pentacles does, this man holding a coin. How interesting. Look how much Capricorn energy we're already getting in the moon. That is because Pluto conjunct Venus in Capricorn at the time of this full moon. First quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Well, there's a lot of passion and good luck coming your way, Saggy. That's for sure. Now, again, this could be somebody coming in toward you to offer you this help, this leg up, or vice versa. All right, Sag, that's what we have for you. Let's move on to Capricorn. Oh, Cappy, you and the fellow cardinals, that Pluto energy that's been in Capricorn since 2008. Very, very impactful, very difficult. But as a sign ruled by Saturn, you definitely understand that the work you put in marks the rewards that you get out. It's Capricorn's motto. All right. Let's get you an astrology card. I'm going to put this back in randomly. All right. Capricorn. We have way too many. The 11th house wanted to be seen, the house of Aquarius, the house of community. From Capricorn to Aquarius goes Pluto. Capricorn. All right, we'll take two because you're Cappy. The 10th house, that's your house, Capricorn. This is the house of personal excellence, ambition, career, social standing, all things, a very serious energy, right? This is how you reflect in the outside world and the accomplishments you have. Along with that came Sag. And with expansion energy, we got Jupiter unrolling. So something in your career could be about to change or take off. You're aiming for higher heights, that's for sure. How interesting, we have Capricorn and Sag right there. All right. All right. We're getting one of these right off the bat. That's what I was being pulled to for Capricorn. Okay. Got to do it different. The never-ending story. Look at that fairy. I always say, look at that fairy sitting on top of a timer there. Inside that sand timer, his heart is turning to stone. Will this ever happen? It is about timing, and that never-ending story is certainly Pluto in your sign for the last 16 years. Now expansion can come. This could be hitting your career, Capricorn, or your sense of self-accomplishment. Let's see. Cappy. The Hanged Man, interesting enough, Pisces energy, Saturn, your sign, your ruler, going direct in Pisces on the day of that full moon when those changes happen. This is an excellent example of what I was talking. Okay, excuse my words. Mercury is going retrograde in about a week and a half. The shadow energy is incredibly strong, bear with me. Nevertheless, the Hanged Man is about that Neptune energy. It's about being able to see things from the upside down world. It isn't what you thought. It's about taking that intuitive understanding and applying that to your path here. You got to be able to see things differently than you did before. Remember in the intro when I was talking about your belief systems and the things we adhere to, the things we built our life around? It's being turned on its head here. Pisces gives us the perspective that we need to be able to intuit, because once again, in 2025, the mind has almost nothing to do with it. Yeah, the Four of Swords, emotional integration, a time of silence and reflection. With this Hanged Man energy, you could be sort of trying to get your mind, get your heart, get a grasp on the fact that nothing is as you thought it was going to be. And that can be a challenge for a Capricorn, that's for sure. Four of Swords is about really understanding any repeating lessons of heartbreak from the past so that you can move past. Yeah, I see Scorpio on the bottom of the deck with death and rebirth so that you can move past into something new. And we have the Sun, new. Wow, Sag had the Sun. Look at the difference. We go from the Four of Swords to the Sun. This is a birth of a new awareness. This is a birth of understanding that the way you held yourself back was the cause of your own heartbreak. The adherence to trying to, swords are about our mind, trying to wrap our mind around things where the mind has no place in being. It's only going to lead to like a tangled web of things that you get lost in. But not anymore. Here comes the Sun, because now you understand. I love it. I love it, Cappy. Death and rebirth to rebirth, right there. And then Sag comes on the scene with expansion energy. Could be again towards Sagittarius season. All right. What is this about? Let's go to the blue deck for you. What is this never-ending story and this rebirth? Oh, very decisively, we have cornucopia. That, of course, is an abundance of riches. I know, Cappy, it can be about your money. It certainly can. But look at all the earthy energy here. This is about everything. Being nurtured, having your heart filled, your mind challenged. And then we have community, which is very interesting because that Aquarius card tried to come out of the 11th house, which is the house of community. You could be joining a new workplace, a new group of friends. Something here, you're ready to step out of the shadows, Cap. All right. I don't even feel a romance angel for you. I'm going to get you a talisman. I mean, it could be about love for some of you, but I feel not. I feel this has a lot more to do with yourself and your achievements. Apparently I'm losing my voice, so I apologize. Capricorn. Intuition, Capricorn. One more. Like I said, it isn't about trying to wrap your mind around it. And navigation. The only way to navigate through this challenge is to follow your intuition. That's just straight up messaging right there, Cap. All right, let's get you a moon card for Capricorn. New moon in Cancer, how interesting. Cancer being your opposite sign. Relax, it says. Let's get you one more. You're like the only one so far that didn't get a Capricorn card. First quarter moon in Pisces. What? Honor your feelings. Intuition. Capricorn. There's so much here about tapping into a different part of yourself. Now your opposite sign is Cancer. I did an opposition reading. This is going to be a fun one. I did an opposition reading for you in Cancer. It's in the playlist, so check it out if you want to. I did it a couple weeks ago. But with all this water energy, like I said, it's about understanding your own intuition and operating from that point of view. The swords have been hung up. It doesn't matter what makes sense here. It matters what makes sense here. Next year, the North Node is moving into Pisces. So that Hanged Man energy is going to become very important if you hope to have a standing, a solid place to come from. It's the opposite of what you thought. All right, my friends. Capricorn, big changes, but that's awesome. And it's definitely requiring you to get into a place where maybe you're not so comfortable. But there's a good reason for it, because look what waits. The Sun. It's one of the happiest cards in the deck. Now you understand that it was your perceptions that were keeping you from the Sun. Whew. The emotional energy in the cards today is also incredibly strong, you guys. Just a day before that full super moon. All right. Speaking of my Aquas, Aquarius, let's see what's coming up for you, Aquarius. All eyes on Aqua as Pluto makes that shift. Okay. You want to, huh? Who am I to say no? We have Aries coming onto the scene. Aries is masculine energy. It's Mars. It's about taking action. It's about asserting what you want, what you need, and allowing that to be known. Interesting. Right now we have the North Node in Aries. It's going to shift next year into Pisces. The nodes of the moon always move retrograde. Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, luck, expansion, happiness and joy, growth and new learning. All along here with Saturn, taking action. There's a lot of blessed energy with Jupiter. It brings about luck for sure. Okay, one of these for Aquarius too. We're shifting it up today, Aquarius. A change in the wind. Well, that's the name of the game. That's what I'm talking about. When that Pluto shift happens, like I said, a whole new world. I like how this zebra is carrying the house on his back. You could be on the move here, Aqua. Going somewhere new with this Jupiter energy. Expanding out. Aries, right? Taking action. It's time for change. Interesting. All right, Aqua. No? All right. Soon as I picked up the good tarot, my hands got hot. No. All right. We'll use the Lune to Luniverse, Aqua. Let's see. What do we got for you? How many? All right, we'll take it. First card out. The Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. This could be you leaving things in the past, and taking action towards something new. Also, the Six of Cups can be a memory. This could be to do with family stuff, a change in the wind, leaving behind the things from the past, like I said. I don't know if it's about love yet, Aquarius, but if it is, then it is about a purity, an innocence, a sweetness, a pure heart-centered love. This could involve children. We have Judgment, Sag, and Scorpio energy. This is about you deciding to leave, and you need to make a decision about something to do with the past. There could be children involved for some of you. It could be about leaving behind childhood. Saturn, which I mentioned in the intro, dictates the passage of time. It's the god of time. At 27 years, we have our first Saturn return. In the early 50s, we have our second. In astrology, that is known as adulthood. Yes, we don't actually reach it, astrologically speaking, until our 50s. So this can be you, deciding to leave behind things in the past. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles and that Hanged Man energy again. The Three of Pentacles is about collaborations, cooperations, building foundations of something new. This can be about friendships. But again, it's about seeing things a different way now. Interesting. A change in the wind. Well, I don't usually clarify, but who cares? It's my channel. I can do anything I want. Judgment. The Six of Pentacles, Earth energy, and I see the Ace on the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and Judgment. Let me see to the Three of Pentacles. I'm getting a lot of energy about working together collaboratively with somebody else or a group of people. The Six of Earth is about trying to find some kind of balance. This could even have to do with your money. Let me get one on that Six of Cups. I need more clarity. I need more clarity on that Six of Cups. You get the Four of Swords too, Aquarius. Interesting. You could have some interesting Capricorn in your chart. But the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups, again, a lot of reflection going on. A lot of getting in touch and learning from. Could definitely have things to do with your family or your childhood. Why did I expect this not to get deep? But it is. Let's get one more on that Hanged Man. And then I will move to some oracles for you. It's the Empress, Divine Feminine. We have Libra and Taurus right here. That moon's in Taurus. The Empress is about being able to create something new. This could be a wife. It could be a mother. And it definitely could have something to do with heartbreak from the past. Interesting. The Fool on the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. Could be dealing with an Aries. Could have it in your chart. Now, for some of you Aquarius, this can be you've learned things from the past and now you want to reconcile. It could have to do with your family for sure. Your birth family, your maid family. But with the Empress, this is you coming in and saying, I see things differently now. I can create a different reality. That's what the Empress does. Okay. I do feel love for you. I don't know what's up with my throat this morning. Aquarius from the Romance Angels. I knew I felt love. Yeah, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in this present moment. That's exactly what's happening. Release and heal the past. Bring it into some kind of energetic balance. And then the movement forward happens. I absolutely love it for you, Aquarius. Let's get you a couple of talisman. Knowledge. The internal knowledge right there. Wow. You know better now. You know better now. One more. And then rebirth, more Scorpio energy. The Empress is the balance of all four queens, and perhaps this integration and understanding right there is what brought about the change for you. The arrival of Empress energy is very difficult to come by. It takes a lot of work, internal, external, a lot of experience as well. But at the end here, change in the wind. Here we see it. Beautiful for you, Aquarius. Let's get you a moon card. Whatever, I mean, that stuff from, I'm going to turn this into a full reading as I often do with you, Aqua. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Look at all the Pisces showing up. Talk less. Feel more. Interesting, Aquarius. because swords are dialogue, and these Four of Swords have gone silent so that you could feel, integrate, and understand the messages your heart's been giving you. I love it, Aquarius. All right, let's put these back. This is why I don't like doing all signs, you guys, because there is a lot of in-between time, you know? And on camera, 30 seconds of silence feels like 10 minutes. Okay, let's not mix these up. I hope everybody's holding up all right out there. Yes, the energy is intense for sure, but there are so many hidden blessings in it. This is the energy. Scorpio season is always what I call watch, wait, and listen. Scorpio is the master of that. Because what is revealed while you stop this, instead of trying to predict what's going to happen, watch, wait, and listen. A change in the wind. We saw that for Aquarius. All right. Pisces, aren't you the name of the game today? Let's see. Pisces, what do we got from the star codes? What are the astrological energies influencing Pisces? You get Aries. I'm going to keep that out, but I'm going to get you another one just in case, because Aquarius just got it. Aries is about taking action. Remember what I said? There's the solar flare energy I've been sensing. All year long, we've been having major solar flares. Interestingly enough, in Aries season, when the sun was in Aries, you probably remember that total solar eclipse. There was huge solar flares happening, making it so that we could see the northern lights in places of the world you can't usually see them. That might apply to you somehow, Pisces. Okay, so time to take action. Let's go. Let's get you some tarot. Pisces, what's going on in this full supermoon in Taurus? Pisces, I also did an opposition reading for yourself in Virgo, which not a lot of people watched, which is fine, but I highly suggest you do. It was incredibly powerful. If you're curious. If you're curious, as I see the Page of Fire coming out, that is a card about curiosity, about something flaring up your passion, something you want to take action on, Pisces. Are you actually coming out of that Hanged Man that everybody else seems to be getting? We have the Two of Swords, air energy. This is about the need to make a choice when the mind can't make there's that hanging up of the mind again. Generally speaking, in tarot, the Two of Swords are crossed over somebody's heart chakra. I'm not going to take a risk. I'm not going to make a move until my mind understands what's going on here. The solar flares in action are telling you otherwise. So a choice that needs to be made. And here you do. Something's flaring up with the Page of Fire. What's got your curiosity piqued? This could be you wanting to deliver a message to somebody, tell them about a new idea, give some good news. Okay. Wow, good news. The Six of Wands. Wow, look at all the fire coming through for you, Pisces. This is victory after a struggle. This is success and being seen for all that you are and all that you offer. That hard work you've done here to get to where you want to go. There could be a message coming in toward you, or you want to send this out towards somebody. But victory is on your mind and getting what you want. There is a lot here about being seen for your true self. That's coming through in the collective a lot. I'm going to draw you a clarifier on that Six of Fire. I am curious. Solar flare from that little Page of Fire. Ooh, I've got this tiny little glimmer of hope or an idea, and then boom, Six of Fire. There it is. Page of Fire. The Knight of Cups. Romeo energy. The Knight of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I always call this card Romeo because this is speaking the language of love. You want to offer something to somebody, a confession, a romantic proposal, an apology. I'm not getting an apology. This is an offer, and you're hoping that it'll be, you have an idea of what it is, what you want to say, what you want to do, and you're hoping that it'll be very victorious when you go in, of course. The Page of Wands came back out. And then on the bottom of the deck, I see the Emperor. Masculine energy. We have Aries here and Capricorn and Taurus as well. All energies at play. And now what I said about the Empress is you don't arrive there easily. It takes a lot of work and understanding how to transmute everything that broke our hearts into something that we can learn and grow from. The Emperor is about stability and personal excellence. Obtaining a place of where you know what's best for you. You have a vision you want to create. And this definitely comes along here with this Page of Wands. There's something you want to commit yourself to. Something you want to build. I love it. I have to see. The Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Interesting, Pisces. Three of Swords, Two of Swords. And then on the move. I don't know if there's somebody you need to offer an apology to. Could be vice versa. All right, Pisces, let's get you a blue deck. Do you reach up? Oh, broken heart. We saw that Three of Swords underneath the Emperor. Wow. Do you need to apologize or... Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, intuition, Pisces. Very strong in this collective reading so far. Let's get you one more. Interesting. This Archangel Metatron card in this deck is number 40. Reduced, that's number 4. We saw the Emperor. So mastery over this heartbreak is what's required. Pisces, it just came crashing down on me. Understanding and exiting heartbreak from the past is what opens the door for this glimmer, this flare to happen. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, that's the solar plexus. And it is about confidence and belief in yourself. Let's have one more. And expressing yourself. And I think that's what you're going to do here at the end. The Magician in the Mirror. That's so you, Pisces. And it's so about understanding that the magic we create our lives with comes from inside. And the mirror is also inside. So you've done some self-examining here around heartbreak and how you've manifested that in your life. And why? Again, you don't get to the Emperor without that. You just don't. If you hope to get through life unscathed, I don't know what to tell you. It's not going to happen. It's not your style anyway, Pisces. On the bottom of the deck, I see happy family. Wonder what that's about. Okay, how about a romance angel then? For Pisces, it looks to me like you want to make some kind of proposal. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but it requires you leaving behind that heartbreak. Now we saw it, second card down on the bottom of the deck, underneath the Emperor, meaning that you've taken control of it and now you're ready to move into this new love. Okay, let's get you a couple of talismans for Pisces. You're making a choice to leave behind the heartbreak from the past. I like that. Karmic justice. Wow. Karmic justice. Talk about Pluto. Then we have Luna, the moon, full moon in Taurus. And passion. Well, wands are fire, and fire is passion. So whatever this is that you want to offer or move into is very passionately felt for you, Pisces. I love it. Let's get you a moon card. Oh yeah, underneath happy family, I saw a man holding a heart. And that's what I said about that Knight of Cups. Holding the heart on the sleeve. Here's what I've got. Here's my heart in all of its glory. And it is beautiful, Pisces. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Exactly. That famous intuition of yours. One more. And the Magician in the Mirror, the divine is in you. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. Maybe I should be talking less. I'm stammering through this whole all signs reading. I'm so sorry, you guys. But nevertheless, look at that. 2 Pisces moons to work with, Pisces. I love that. All right. That's what I have. Aries, you're coming up big in these readings. Well, the North Node is in your sign. And next year it's shifting into Pisces and Virgo. North and South Node. So, Aries, for you and Libra, again, I did an opposition for you guys, an opposition reading for you in your opposite sign of Libra. All year long, the North and South Node have been in Libra and Aries, which is Venus and Mars, along with many other things I could point to and have done, amping up the love energy, amping up the balance of divine masculine and feminine. With the North Node being in Mars, that is divine masculine on the rise. I love that. And you and Libra are the energetic leaders of that movement. All right. Shuffle that up. And we'll put these back in. Okay, Aries, what do you got here in this full super moon in Taurus? What do we have? The sun. The source, rebirth, and everybody's getting this. I'm so happy to see it. Happiness, right? Here comes the sun. I keep saying that. Let's get you one more. Very passionate. And then we have the 4th house, Cancer's house. Now, interesting. Let me just divert for 1 second, Aries. Your ruling planet of Mars entered Cancer a couple of months ago. Normally it'll only stay in a sign for up to 8 weeks. It's going to be ultimately in Cancer for 8 months. Cancer is the house of the home. Right now it's in Leo, but just for a brief time. At the beginning of December it'll go back into Cancer. But look at this, happy home. Similar to what Pisces was getting. Let's see. Let's get you one of these. Aries, what do we have? Happy, happy, mutually happy. The voice, I'm sorry, let me get a sip, you guys. I'm still getting over the tail end of a cold that won't let go. But every time I see this card, happy, happy, the sun, the 4th house, Aries, I love it. This is a happy home. Okay. Let's do one more. We have serendipity and clean it up. Well, serendipity points to the fact that there are no coincidences. There is perfect timing for everything meant to be. Clean it up brings in that final degree of Pluto and Capricorn. There's just a few more details to take care of, Aries. And then happy, happy, and the new beginning. Okay. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. Clean it up always gives me strong Virgo energy too. All right, let's get some tarot for Aries. Time to be happy, and the timing is now. You get the 6 of fire. I put these back in the middle of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but the 6 of Wands, like I said, victory after a struggle. Okay, let's keep going. And that boat is setting sail through the sky, pulled on by a hot air balloon as well. So this has a lot to do with belief in yourself, Aries. You could be dealing with a Pisces, the Hanged Man. Now remember in the intro where I said this is about recognizing that nothing is as you thought it was? Interesting. And seeing things from a different point of view. Doing things differently. Yeah, oh wow. 2 major arcana in a row for you, the Magician, Virgo and Gemini energy. But the Magician is about creating your own reality. And the vision, the new vision that you have now, about what that is for you. But it was necessary. I see the Queen of Cups hovering on the bottom of the deck, Cancer energy, 4th house, Cancer. Let me see, let's get a little bit of clarification for you, Aries. Does this have to do with love? Let me see the Hanged Man. What's shifting for you? The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. The King of Wands is the master of his own passion. When he knows what he wants, he has everything within him to be able to create it. The Magician. Okay, so before taking action here, there was some kind of shift in your perspective or your personal sense of belief. Maybe in the past, Aries, you didn't know that you can create anything you want. You're the Magician. Everything around you is your tools. Wow. The Lovers, Gemini's major arcana. The Lovers is two sides of ourselves that need to come together. Now, it can represent as a choice outside of us, two paths you could take, two different people, whatever the case is. Once the Lovers type energies crosses your path, it's impossible to look away. And I don't even see you trying with that Six of Fire. Let me see the Magician for Aries. We get the Empress. Wow. The Empress, as I mentioned, Libra and Taurus, full supermoon in Taurus coming up. The ability to create any reality you want. Very powerful with the Empress and the Magician. Now, this Empress energy could be somebody around you that you want to, with this Magician, attract into your life. It could be. Or it could be you stepping into that role. You decide, Aries. On the bottom, we have the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. The King and Queen of Wands. Beautiful. These two are the creators. Very, very magnetic, natural leaders, and two people who do understand that the passion of their own heart and what it takes to create something magical. Wow. So you want to work with this person to create something. One more on the Empress for Aries. I love that. The Five of Cups, longing, sadness or regret, looking at things in the past that have been spilled out. But there's something still ahead here. Well, I'm just listening for guidance. Okay. Another one from this deck I'm hearing. Okay. The loyal heart. The King and Queen of Wands are incredibly loyal to each other. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But this could be you in this loyal heart energy as well, wanting to create this happy home. I love it, Aries. I'm going to do a romance angel, okay. I'll take the one that fell right here, Aries. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. King and Queen of Wands? Heck yeah. That's the most romantic couple in tarot. Okay. And loyal hearts involved too. Aries. New moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. That is exactly what this is. That Six of Wands. One more. Aries. That Five of Cups, right? Don't focus on the sadness from the past. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. The Empress is very, very nurturing and kind. And then we have this clean it up energy too. Interesting. All right. What do we feel here? Talisman. One talisman for Aries. And then we will move to Taurus. Happiness. Aries. That's how we started the reading, with the sun. Wow. Okay. Now you know where your home is. Okay. Let me put these back, Taurus. Taurus, I know. The Pluto in Capricorn is a fellow earth energy for you. So even though you're not a cardinal sign like Capricorn, the last 16 years have been pretty shaping for you. Pretty difficult, I'm sure. Lots of lessons. But with this full supermoon in your sign conjuncting Uranus, change. Taurus, you're fixed earth. And what I always say about the earth signs is change only happens when it's too uncomfortable to stay the same. Let's see where we go with this, Taurus. Let's get you a star codes. What stayed on the table? Capricorn stayed on the table. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but we also have Pluto. And Venus conjunct. Venus is your ruler. You get the 4th house, the house of the home. Are we seeing a theme here? Again, I put these back in the middle of the deck. What else? The ascendant, the entrance, the arrival, the new self. Could have a Taurus rising sign for some of you watching. Let's see. One more for Taurus. We have Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. It's the location of our deepest unhealed wound, but once worked through, can be used to support and nurture others around us. Interesting. But healing and something to do with the home. On the bottom of the deck, how interesting, Taurus. We have the descendant and we have the ascendant. They go this way. Look at that, the whole picture. The ascendant is the rising sign. It's the arrival of the new self, 1st house. The descendant is on the 7th house, the partnership, the arrival of the other. And then the home. And healing. Taurus. Ooh, emotions are high. Broken heart. That 3 of Swords is coming up big. But again, we are dealing with Pluto, we're dealing with Capricorn, and most of all, we're dealing with Scorpio. And it is about doing the hard work to heal, right? Whatever's coming in, we have patience. This reminds me of the Temperance card. Let's get one more. And then Angel of Balance. Strong Sag energy coming through for me. Angel of Balance is the Temperance card. It's that perfect alchemy of bringing 2 unlikely substances together. Okay. Patience, Angel of Balance, and the broken heart. And then we have healing in the home, or the idea of home. Cancer ruling the 4th house is also the house of the mother. Okay. Could have something to do with mom. Taurus. The 7 of Swords is upright in the deck. It didn't come out, but that can be about secret strategies. It could be about people telling you things that aren't true. Okay, let's see. One more. Taurus. But what this is saying too is that there is balance coming in for that broken heart. The 8 of Pentacles, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is about putting in the hard work, paying attention to what you're doing, building upon stability. Okay, let's see what else comes up with that. The 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is a crossroads. It's already making the decision that a new path is unrolling for you, but taking a moment to really look at what lies ahead. This can definitely have to do with putting in more effort into something. We'll see. Let's keep going. You get the Magician too. Wow. Are you dealing with an Aries? Look at this. Looks like that 2 of Wands is looking right at that Magician. And you could be saying, are we going to do this or are we not going to do this? Let's get some clarification on that for you, Taurus. I did a reading for you for the full moon in your sign. It was the last reading on the channel if you're interested. Let's see this 8 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands right there. Am I going to manifest this? Do I want this? Interesting. 2 of Fire. Let's go across the board. The Wheel of Fortune. Sag energy. Strong Sagittarius here. The wheel is about changes happening. And again, it's my let go or be dragged. There's a new future out there. What do you want to manifest? Magician. Your destiny is changing. We get the Magician twice. Taurus, this is incredibly powerful, this full moon in your sign. One more. The Magician twice isn't really helping us. The Eight of Pentacles, we keep getting repeat energies here. Will you put your magic into this situation? Do you want this? Let's get you one more. This could have to do with your work, but I don't see that. I don't. The Knight of Swords. On the bottom is the King of Wands. Okay. The Knight of Swords is about communication. It's about speaking to... There could be an invitation coming in for you. With this descendant energy is a lot about that. But you could be wanting to talk to somebody about putting in the hard work it takes to build this sense of stability in the home. The Ten of Swords. And then you get the Ten of Swords too. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Remember when I said things are changing? The Ten of Swords, that's the end of the past wounds. The end of those patterns that we all seem to think we need to understand to fall in love again. You don't. You know? You don't. Love teaches us about ourselves. It's its sole purpose. And whatever lessons you've learned are carrying you forward here, Taurus. So, from the end of a difficult learning cycle to the beginning of something very stable and new. The arrival. We have it right there. This could have to do with money or work or stability of some kind. Taurus, let's get you one more. The Queen of Wands, coming out a lot right now. The Queen of Wands is the creator, very personally self-confident and able to build anything that she wants. You have that ace of potential. You've got the Magician twice. If you can leave this heartbreak in the past, which I think you're doing, you're ready for a new beginning here, Taurus. And it's very solid and it's very stable. Okay. Let us do a talisman for you. Or two. Rebirth. Scorpio. That's what I just said. Rebirth. Wow. Your opposite sign. And then protection. Okay. You have the Angel of Balance and Patience. Both of those remind me of the Temperance card in Tarot. That's angelic protection as you move through this. Let's get one more. And then blessed day. Ace of Pentacles. Taurus. Wow. Let's do you a moon card. Okay, well you do get 3. You are Taurus. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Exactly. That's what the Ten of Swords is. It's getting rid of the lessons you've already learned. There can be a tendency to have a fear around letting them go. Because you're like, if I take my hands off the Wheel of Fortune here, I don't know where this is going to head. Full moon in Leo, go wild. And then new moon in Aries, go for it. Enough said, Taurus? Enough said. Wow. Whatever this is that you want to go for, it has huge potential. Okay. Unfortunately, in these all signs readings, anybody who watches my channel knows I'm not one who's into brevity. I like to dig deep. I like to get all of the details. And in these all signs readings, we only have so much time, but I sure would have liked to have gone deeper into that situation, Taurus. Check out your full moon reading. I do go pretty deep into the love energies in that one. And this kind of goes along with it as well. I can see that energy here. Okay, put this back. And then Gemini, yeah. Okay. How you doing, Gemini? Right now, Jupiter is in your sign, and Jupiter brings about luck and expansion. For me, as a romantic astrologer, Jupiter also represents the energy of husband. Okay. Gemini, there you go. Cross-pollinate. And on the bottom of the deck, I see the Juno, which is about partnership and coming together with somebody else. Gemini asks us to be flexible in our thoughts, to not become too fixed to any ideas. And I opened this reading by saying that, right? And, well, there you go. Neptune. Exactly. Gemini, you should be very adept at handling this Neptunian energy, because your curiosity to learn and keeping that open mind is where the information will come from. Let's get you one more, I feel like. Neptune is about a vision being born, though, and maybe you want to work with somebody else in creating this vision. Okay, clearly you do, because Juno wanted to come back out. Partnership. All right. Partnership on a vision. On the bottom of the deck is the third house. That's your house, Gemini. It's going to be about communication. Okay. Let's get you one from this deck. You want to communicate to somebody about working together on this idea or this vision. It's very clear, Gem. Very clear. We have blessed. And then we have to be fair, which is very much a Libra type energy of balance and doing the right thing. Okay. Let's get into the reading. Okay. This is the deck for you. Gemini. The Ace of Cups. Wow. Lots of new beginnings coming through in the collective, and I'm not surprised. The Ace of Cups is the very beginning of something that can grow into the Ten of Cups, the everything card. This is your heart opening up to a new idea or possibility. I love it. The Six of Pentacles wanted to come out with that, so that can be about sharing resources, partnership again. Three of Cups and Nine of Cups, Gemini. Who do you have your eye on? Who do you want this energy of coming together with? Because that's certainly here. Let's get one more. Something that represents a sense of happiness and fulfillment for you. We have the Knight of Wands. I love it. The Knight of Wands is very enthusiastic and youthful. This is somebody who's like, I've got a good idea. It's great. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens when we get there. There's no need to weigh it down with thoughts and plans and ideas that can only muddy the water, Gem. This is about embracing your passionate idea, whatever that is, that's got your heart stirred up, and going for it. You may want to make this offer towards somebody. Look at this. We have the Two of Cups hidden on the bottom of the deck. The Two of Cups and the Ace is the Three of Cups right there. That's amazing. Is this about forming a working partnership with somebody or a group? And let me see the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card about harmony, but also people who share your vision. The Emperor came out for you. Masculine energy, Mars, Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus. And this is about building towards stability. Let's get one more. So, Emperor can be husband, father, boss, that kind of energy. Temperance. It didn't come out for Taurus, but it came out for you. Remember we saw the Two of Cups hidden on the bottom of the deck? Well, this Archangel, Archangel Michael, has one of those cups in each hand, little by little by little, performing this delicate mix to get to where you need to be. Okay, one more. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. We have the Page and the Knight, the idea and the ensuing action. And that's what the Emperor does, takes action. Give me more on this Ace of Cups. So you want to communicate to somebody here. The Three of Swords. Everybody's getting this right now, and I'm happy to see it. This is about leaving behind heartbreaking lessons from the past. It's over. And taking a leap of faith into something new. New possibilities. A new beginning, Gem. Wow. Three of Swords is always past energy for me. Let's romance angel it for Gemini. It's like you've pulled yourself back into balance. Okay. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah. Because that Three of Swords, it's like, look how big this and beautiful this Ace of Cups, this possibility is. There could be a fear coming from you, Gem, that you're going to repeat things from the past. Because that Three of Swords is attached to the Ace of Cups. And what this is saying, Emperor can be a little bit controlling too. So what this is saying is to, again, trust your heart and have faith in what you feel. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Have faith. Maybe faith is an issue for you, Gem. Okay. Let's get you one more. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. With this Juno and this partnership, maybe you need to work with somebody here. Before this can come together too, that could also be part of the story. But here at the end, I do have messages and communication and going for it. Interesting. Let's get you one from this deck. No? Talisman. Okay. Cut ties. I wonder what that's about if you need to leave things in your past. Well, you do. Three of Swords. It's time for a new beginning. And then good luck. Didn't we already get blessed? We did. Jupiter in your sign right now, Gemini. Good luck. Wow. Okay. A moon card for you, Gemmy. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. I say no more. Actually, I do, because I want one more moon card. Gemini. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Interesting. Virgo is your fellow mutable sign. And also attending to details to be fair here. Doing it the right way. I don't know what this is about for you, Gemini. It's going to vary from person to person, but however that applies for you. All right, Cancer. Let me get a sip and then we're going to move on to Cancer. Hope you're all doing well out there. Just remember, there's no such thing as bad or good in the world of astrology or in the universal energies. It's complete neutrality. It's like things are going in the direction they need to go in because they do. Okay. When you're dealing with Pluto at the degree it's at, and then all the Scorpio energy too, there's just no wonder the let go or be dragged card is coming out so much. It doesn't, you know, we're not in control. Okay. Take me a second. Sorry, Cancer. I'm trying to get these all put back in random order for you. I will be time stamping the signs on this reading, you guys, so don't worry. Actually, let's give this one a good shuffle. For Cancer. Cancer, Mars in your sign. Okay, also, of course, Pluto in your opposite sign of Capricorn. So the last 16 years for you have been quite a challenge as well. Nope, I don't have to tell you twice, do I? Okay, Cancer from the star codes. Oh. Okay. We get Saturn, Capricorn's ruler. And also right now going direct in Pisces on the day of that full moon. I cannot stress enough how huge that is. It's really being released from the lessons of the past. Saturn is finally easing its grip up on you, Cancer. And I say it as if that's something like, oh, Saturn is one of the most benefic planets that there is. Because if you do things the right way, the rewards are massive. And that is always what Saturn wants you to know. Okay? Solar flares coming in. Something being activated. I want one more for you. Interesting. Solar flares and we hear sirens. What's going on, Cancer? Let's get you one. The 8th house. What's going on, Cancer? The 8th house is Scorpio's house. Scorpio season. Pluto. The hidden, the unknown, the psyche, the shadows, the collective karma and the collective unconscious. Mysteries. Okay? So it could be that something that you've been very, very curious about or uncertain about, or you don't have enough knowledge of, it could be that that is what's coming to an end. Maybe it will be revealed with this solar flare action. Let's see, Cancer. Let's get you the blue deck. What do we have, please? Is everybody going to get it? I swear to you, I keep putting it back in the center. The Three of Swords, broken heart. All right. Cancer, walking away. Beautiful. I love how she's walking through that open gate into the brightness of the future. It's like she's looking back at these broken hearts in the past and being like, that's how I got here. Essential steps, but it's time to leave it behind. Okay? Let's get you one more. No more broken heart, Cancer. And then we have door to personal healing and happiness. You're walking away from things that left you feeling in lack, from that feeling of being brokenhearted. It's very clear. And then straight through the gate towards the sun, door to personal healing, right there. I wonder what this is about for you. Let's have one more. We get action. There's Aries and Mars energy. Look at the wild horses on the move. I love it. You're free, Cancer. You're absolutely free. And then we have the Angel of Balance. We have 2 Angel of Balance in this deck. I've never noticed that before. I only have 1 copy of this deck. That's pretty interesting, Cancer. Personal healing and happiness. Okay, let's see where this goes. Taking action to walk through that door and leave behind this broken heart. Repeating cycles. Lessons from the past. Saturn. But you can't heal what you don't see. And that could have been part of the process for you. Anyway, the 2 of Earth. This is about balance, patience, right? Biding your time, holding steady. Okay? You definitely are holding back from taking action on something. The 7 of Pentacles. Making careful plans. It's like kind of looking at what you've invested in so far, how it's yielded, and where you want to go. These are coming through as Pentacles, Cancer, so your opposite sign of Capricorn showing up here. Maybe this lesson has been a lot to do with you learning to take your time and build things from the ground up. Very diligently, very slowly. Pentacles are slow. Oh, but this isn't. The Ace of Wands, beautiful. There is the happiness. There's what waits on the other side. The Ace of Wands is the beginning of something very passionate, exciting, and new. Something that's got you all fired up inside. And something that's worth walking away from a broken heart for. Let me get you one more. I want to see if we can get anything more on this. Broken heart energy that you're leaving behind. We have the Knight of Cups. Who got it? I'm never going to remember. Anyway, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is about taking that broken heart and realizing that it doesn't mean you have to stop loving. You don't. And this is the Ace of Cups. Do you have the Ace of Cups? No, that was the last reading. I'm sorry. But this is taking the potential of something new and making it into a reality. Could be a confession. It could be an offer of love coming with this Ace of Wands. It's like I've been making plans and now it's time. The High Priestess, beautiful. Pisces energy here. And it's kind of a natural, even though Pisces is kind of a natural status for you, Cancer, constantly in communication with that internal flow. And that's what's leading you towards this personal happiness and healing away from the Three of Swords. Let's get you one more. Cancer. The Four of Pentacles, interesting. That's about staying steady and being stable and holding back a little bit until you know that it's time to take action. And I do. Here at the end, you do take, I mean, look at this card. Action. The wild horses move in. That Ace of Wands is what gets those horses fired up. So despite all of it, you're going to go for it anyway. Okay? Let's see if this is to do with romance for some of you. It could be Knight of Cups. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. There's the High Priestess. Just because you don't understand it, it doesn't mean it's not true. I don't know where that came from about the 8th house and the High Priestess. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have the solar flares and the Ace of Wands, right? Let's get you one more for Cancer. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, in case you were wondering. For those of you where this is romance. Okay. We'll do you a moon card, Cancer. What do we have? New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. Interesting. Maybe that was the 3 of Swords. And Saturn. Maybe that was the lesson of Saturn that you've been learning for the last 16 years, Cancer. Okay, I just got 100 messages at once. Cancer, I'm going to do you a reading on your own coming up. First quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. There's so much about trust here. It's beautiful. All right, how about a talisman for you? Aquarius and Taurus energy here. Interesting. Intuition, the High Priestess. Maybe, Cancer, you followed your intuition to walk away from things that were causing you this heartbreak in the past. And then balanced emotions. Yeah. One more. And then let go. That's your energy, Cancer. And remember when I said it's time, or the card said, for you to have trust, for you to have faith. Let go of that broken heart. Let go of the idea that every new beginning leads to an ending. Because it's what's preventing you from following your intuition and actually making an offer or a romantic gesture. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be creative for some of you. All right, Cancer. Let me get ready for Leo now. Leo. What's going on, Leo? I hope everything is going all right for you. I know it hasn't been easy. And actually, to be honest, your season this year was a bit of a bummer. Usually Leo season is so much fun. And this year it was mired down in a whole bunch of heavy astrological movements. But here we are, Leo. Here we are. Okay. What do we have for Leo? The transits. Okay. Interesting, Leo. Look at this. We have the transits and then Pluto came out. Well, Pluto is in transit. On the 19th of November, it's going to enter your opposite sign of Aquarius. So this could be impacting you quite strongly as well. But look at how she looks like she's caught in the spirals of time. That person in the middle, she's all curled around herself, just waiting for this to happen. Pluto brings about rebirth. And then we have the 5th house, which is your house, Leo. This is the house of passion and creativity, sex and fun and joy and children. Okay. Rebirth into this passionate energy. Oh, I love that. Maybe you've been holding back for a while. Could have been part of that Pluto Capricorn type situation. Okay. Blue deck for Leo? Okay. Leo. The rebirth of your passion, Leo. And the world needs it. You represent passion. Angel of Strength. Can you see the lion there? That's amazing. This is the Strength card, of course. 2024 reduced equals the number 8. In this deck, it's not number 8, but in the tarot, the number 8 major arcana is the Strength card. That's you, Leo. And remember when I said the world needs your passion? Well, this is about getting back in touch with that. I realize that it's taking courage for you of some kind, but you've undergone a transformational process, a rebirth, if you will, with Pluto. Leo. The world. The world can be the world at large, and this can be about having the confidence to open yourself up to possibilities again. The world can also be about a completion of a cycle, but more I'm getting here, allowing your passion out into the world at large. And then you get patience, Sag energy. Okay, one more. Remember when I said all curled around just waiting for things to change? Well, that's that patience. Oh, we have hostilities here. So I don't know if there's people around you that are trying to get in your way, trying to stop you. Could be people around you who are jealous. I get this for you, Leo, all the time. Interesting. Hostilities, an angel of strength. Let's do one more, Leo. What are these? Okay. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. That's the crown chakra. Huh. Angel of strength. Okay. Let's just get some tarot for you, and then we'll see. Leo. The 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Fire. This could be to do with your work. Absolutely. I know I said I was going to focus on love, but the cards say what they say. Let me see. And Judgment. What does this have to do with, Leo? It's something to do with your work. It can be about... And then the 2 of Cups. Let's have one more. Let's have one more for Leo. The Judgment's a card about escaping the shadows that keep us down, moving towards freedom. We have the moon, that moon in Taurus. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, I happen to see the Knight of Cups for you. Is everybody getting this card? Okay. Judgment and the moon. But why the hostilities? Let me just get one more on that. I mean, what I'm seeing here is pretty straightforward, Leo. It looks like you have something that you want to create that you're very, very passionate about. And it could be to do with your work. Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. Very strong Cancer energy coming through in your reading, Leo. You could have strong Cancer placements. But I think what this is saying with the Moon and the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, whatever this is, where your passion is, what you've been working on, keep it to yourself. Do not tell anyone around you. There are people around you that are watching you, Leo. And it looks to me with this moon and Judgment and the High Priestess that you do sense that you got to keep it quiet. Let me see this 4 of Wands. The 10 of Cups. Wow. You're the only person who's gotten this so far. This is the everything card. Remember what I said about the 5th house? This is everything that your heart wants. And that's why it's saying to keep it protected, keep it quiet. Because there's people around you who may be jealous, who may want to take, let me see the 8 of Earth. 8 of Cups, wow. The 8 of Cups is a card about courage. We keep talking about the number 8. It's coming up huge in this reading for you. And 8 is about the courage to act on the integrity of your own heart. Leo, you rule the heart. And this is about leaving behind things, could be a workplace, that never reached a place of emotional fulfillment for you. They aren't the 10 of Cups. You want the 10 of Cups. That's what you're envisioning here. And this is you taking the steps to go build it. But, again, don't tell anyone, Leo. Let's get you one more. Don't tell anyone that you're making this move, that you're going after your happiness. There you are, making this move. Look at the Queen of Wands. Look how fired up and passionate she is. Wow. But there's jealousy around you. Queen of Wands in the 5th house. That often breeds jealousy. People don't like to see people being passionate and creative and beautiful. It threatens them. And I feel like that's kind of what you're dealing with, but you're walking away from that. All right. Let's get you a moon card, Leo. But yeah, keep it to yourself, my friend. It looks beautiful, whatever it is you're working on here. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. That's what you're doing. And you're building on something with this Four of Wands, and it is, your heart is all over it, Leo. Whatever this is for you, you absolutely love it. And nobody can take it away from you. Doesn't mean they won't try, though, Leo. You're putting in a lot of hard work, my friend. New moon in Aquarius, open up to change. There we go. Okay, one more. 8 of Cups, 8 of Earth. This move is taking a lot of courage for you. I think you're going to leave what you're doing for work, Leo, and enter into something new. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. What were those blocks for you? We have angel of strength and patience. Those blocks could come in the form of other people. All right, Leo. I don't feel a romance angel here, no, but I do feel talisman for Leo. Safe travel. It definitely could involve travel where you're planning to go with this Four of Wands. And again, maybe that's why you need to keep it hidden, keep it to yourself. Let's get you one more. You got 2 8s opening your reading and the Angel of Strength. Destiny. Leo. Remember when I said it? Nobody can take this from you. I see that they're trying, but they can't. What's for you cannot pass you by. This is destiny. Wherever it is that you're headed, you know what? I will do a romance angel for some of you, where this is love, but I'm not sure if it is, you know. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. More travel. And then we have the Four of Wands. Again, saying don't tell anyone. They're going to try to downplay it. They're going to try to take it away. They're going to try. They're jealous, Leo. Straight up. Okay. Ooh, I got all emotional there for you for a minute. All right, Leo. That's what I have, Leo. Of course, there's opposition reading for you in Aquarius, too. The only one I haven't done so far is Sag and Gemini, which is upcoming, my friends. Okay. Let's get these back into the middle of the deck. And you know what? I'm going to grab a new tarot deck, a couple new decks, because I want fresh energy on this. Let's get the Wild Unknown and the Amazing Pulp deck. All right. And we will move to Virgo. How are you, Virgo? Hope you're doing all right. Next year, the South Node in your sign. Libra. Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra, but Libra is about harmony and balance and justice. It's also Venus energy. Virgo. Creating a balance. Something coming into harmony. Virgo. Can I have one more? We get the Juno. Gemini had that. Also very strong Libra energy, and it comes in here with partnership. The code words so far, Virgo, are balance and partnership. Oh, and then we get Gemini energy. Interesting. Coming through strong for everyone, but again, Jupiter and Gemini right now. I want one more for Virgo. And then we have Pluto. Okay, so something being rebirthed here. This could be the rebirth of you. Again, with that Gemini energy, Virgo, I point to the need to remain flexible in all ways. I always say Gemini is the Peter Pan of the zodiac. So it's that curiosity that fires up the imagination that gets you to move forward here. Don't become, and I can't believe I would need to tell a Gemini this, but there's a warning here about not becoming too, oh, Virgo, that's why, becoming too fixed in your own belief systems. This is asking you to expand your mind and keep it open to the curiosity. Virgo. One of these. What do we have, please? Virgo. Message in a bottle. Okay, so communication coming your way, maybe from somewhere unexpected with this Gemini energy. Could be opening your mind in a way you didn't expect. Just breathe, Virgo. Okay? And then we have the here and now. On this card, she's sitting on top of an egg, ready, waiting for it to hatch. Between these two signs, say the past and the future. Okay. Maybe you're waiting for some kind of message here to do with where you go next, Virgo. Okay, let's get you some tarot. Wanting to come out right away, we have the Six of Wands and the Page of Swords. You're waiting for communication to come in about what to do next. You could have your eye on somebody or a situation that you want to move into. The Page of Swords is that curious energy I was talking about. All right. But also about communication. The Chariot wanted to come out, Cancer's major arcana. This could have to do with a trip. Because message in a bottle often gives me the energy of a distance, like a message coming in from far away. But the Chariot is about victorious movement forward, heading in the direction you want to go. I feel like you're just waiting for one message or something to come in. And then the Six of Swords. This is the decision to move out of internal resistance, to take what you've learned and to move forward onto a brighter future. 3 cards about travel here, Virgo. Let's see. One more. And then you get the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. We're in Scorpio season. This can be about you wanting to reconcile with somebody from your past. With the Six of Cups, I mean, it could be somebody that you have kids with even, for some of you. For others of you, this is a decision to move towards a situation that represents a purity of love to you. Okay? One more for Virgo. And then we have the Four of Wands. We started with the Six of Wands. Four of Wands is about the achievement of a dream, but it's also about stability and the home. It can be that you want to create a... What am I getting? Let me see. Let me get one more for Virgo. The Eight of Swords and then the Fool. Interesting. The Fool is Aries major arcana. And this is about taking a leap of faith into the unknown despite what you know. It's about allowing your heart to be free enough to know, again, that whatever risk you take isn't really a risk because you know how to trust yourself. And I feel that energy here, Virgo. You want to take a leap of faith into something really bad. You do. The Eight of Swords is a mind trap, though. It's keeping you from being able to do that. It's like you're burying yourself in thought. What is this Six of Cups? Maybe you want to take a trip. It certainly looks that way to me. Let's have one more on that Six of Cups. The Five of Cups. And then we have Strength on the bottom, Leo's major. That just came through majorly in Leo's reading. But the Five of Cups is about sadness and remorse and regret and loss. But we have the Six of Cups next. The return of the purity, the return of the belief. Yeah, love's possible. One more. The here and now. Let me see anything about this message. And then the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. The Nine of Wands is very tired, but it's my one more step card. Now maybe this path you've been walking, Virgo, you've had to get through a lot of resistance from people around you. You've had to fight your way through. But freedom is almost here, that's for sure. And I see you moving towards it. Okay. Let me see, Virgo. Blue deck. What do we have for Virgo? Financial constraints and the thinking woman. Financial constraints has been coming up a lot for everybody, and I'm not surprised with Capricorn at 29 degrees in Pluto. Capricorn rules our money and our resources that way. Okay. What is this? Do you need help? And then the healer of the ages. That's what this is. See what I'm saying? Okay, this is very difficult to put into words. But the Five of Cups is regrets and remorse that we carry around with us through our life. It's kind of an ever-present awareness of what's been lost, of what's slipped away. The Six of Cups is the decision to believe again. Does that make sense, Virgo? I hope so. The healer of the ages. Okay, one more. And then we have community, which is coming up a lot for everybody as well. So with travel involved, I feel like you want to move somewhere, Virgo. This could be within a friendship group for some of you. This sadness, I don't get that. Okay. How about a romance angel? Let's try that. For Virgo. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I'm getting that, right? And that's why this is you needing to make the choice to step out of all the regrets and sadness you feel around the past and to believe again. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. We have you in this Page of Swords and Six of Wands. There's somewhere you want to go. There's somebody you have your eye and your mind set on. Interesting. Okay, let's get you oh, you need a moon card, Virgo. You need a moon card. What do we have for Virgo? New moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. That's what I'm saying. And it will, Virgo. This looks beautiful. And then, last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. You're tired, Virgo. Nine of Wands. You've been pushing hard. I definitely see that. Okay, now we will get you a talisman. And then we will move to Libra. I hope these readings are resonating with you guys. There's a reason I don't do a lot of all signs, my friends. As I mentioned, I view everything as an interconnected web. The self, the universe, the collective, it's very hard to break it down into brief little snippets. For me, I'm not good at brevity. Safe travel, right? Tons of travel. You're going to do it anyway. And then good fortune. Good luck. That's this. Good luck right there. You're like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Virgo. And then knowledge. Well, that's you through and through, Virgo. But this is also, again, about from that Five of Cups to the Six of Cups is the key of this spread. You now understand. And you know what you've learned in the past. So much about this in this reading. This collective reading. All right, you guys, let's move on to Libra. My Libras, the last sign. Libra, the South Node has been in your sign all year. As I mentioned to Aries, your sign in Aries set the energetic stage for this entire year. It's been fairly intense for the cardinal signs. You're one of them. Your cardinal air. I always want to say cardinal water, Libra, because you're ruled by Venus. So that romanticism and that vision is very strong in Libra, despite being an air sign. Okay, Libs. Let's get you one from the star codes. We have the solar calm, opposite of all the solar flares. This is getting clear, settling down, taking some quiet time, and understanding what you truly need in your life right now. Okay? The passion, the energy, the solar calm always makes me think of what comes after the Tower in tarot. So there could have been a lot of disruptive changes for you. Yeah, we have the Ceres, nurturing energy, solar calm and nurturing. Libra, okay? Nurturing the self. Gaining an understanding. One more, please. Libra. We have Leo coming through. You could be dealing with a Leo, but Leo is about personal confidence and power. Okay. And then we have Virgo on the bottom of the deck. Why did I know we were going to see Virgo? When I see Aries, I almost always see Virgo. Okay. There could be something important for you in the Virgo reading, Libra. You could have that in your chart. Let's go here. What do we have, please, for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Envy and financial constraints. What is with the envy and the hostilities and the jealousy coming out? Libra, maybe you see somebody who you feel is in a much better position in their world than you are. Could be vice versa for sure. It could be somebody looking at you that way. Maybe you're experiencing financial difficulties right now. And it could also be why you're looking towards somebody, maybe they have more money than you. Huh. Libra, that's not like you. Okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Let's go there. Oh, what? How did I know the Tower was going to come out? I just do. Right after the Tower, sudden changes, illusions dropping away. Everything that wasn't meant to stand doesn't stand. Because what comes next has to be true and it has to be pure. Okay? The Six of Wands, Leo energy. Boy, this is coming out a lot. And this is about wanting to win, becoming the victor in a situation. Envy. You want to beat somebody at something here, Libra. What? We have the Ten of Swords. Okay. One more. The Ten of Swords is coming out a lot too. That's that Pluto shift. And then we have the Empress. Venus energy, Libra and Taurus coming through with the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. I want one more for Libra. I'll take it. The Fool, beautiful. I was hoping so. Okay. Not surprised, right? From the Tower and the Ten of Swords springs the Fool. I'm finally free. I can go for what I want. I can have what I want. This is a new beginning, and it's because, Libra, you've worked very, very hard for it. You don't get to the Ten of Swords easily here. So with the Empress and the Fool, it's like, I'm going to go for whatever this is that you want to go for. Let's take the Fool. So you were getting clear of what that is. Maybe you were getting clear of the Tower, and then you're like, okay. What are you jumping towards? Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment. This is very, very worth taking that leap of faith towards. You could be dealing with somebody here in this Empress energy who you want their attention. Let's have one more. But whatever it is, this person makes you incredibly happy. The Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups. Okay. The Knight of Swords, who got the Knight of Swords? Oh no, but anyway, this can be about a message that you want to send. Let's have one more. Or somebody sending you a message. Four of Cups. The Sun, Leo's major. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which can be about dreams or confusion, illusion, fantasy. Interesting. Libra, Four of Cups, one more. Something came to a definite end. But why is there a hesitancy? That's the part I don't understand. Okay, not anymore. The Ace of Cups. You're like, I cannot stay in this wreckage or this rubble forever. I want to be free and I want to have a new beginning. Here's the Ace of Cups, which is the new beginning, which is, okay, so a moment of hesitancy before you're going to go for it. Interesting. I do think you want to communicate with somebody. Are you kidding? The Emperor. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. Divine masculine and feminine, husband and wife. Very interesting for Venus and Mars to show up with the Ace of Cups. I love it, Libra. Tower, what came down for you? Oh, the Three of Cups, okay. For some of you, Libra, there could have been like a third-party situation. A lot of sirens. Sorry. There could have been a third-party situation in the past that caused a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, something here. But this is you taking control of a situation and going towards something that's just for you. Okay, I don't even know. I'm feeling very emotional all of a sudden. All right, Libra. Let's get you a romance angel. It's about knowing who you are and what you're capable of, Libra. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's what happens here at the end with that Nine of Cups, the Fool. That's literally about allowing your heart to feel the joy. Amazing. So with this Three of Cups in the Tower, did something come to end because there was too many people involved? Could have been. And then soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Somebody else got that too. All right. That's what I have for you guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. It's no mystery that, again, I'm a little awkward with the all signs because of that. Because speaking of Pluto, it is the dominant ruler of my chart. I've got so much Scorpio energy, which what does that mean? It means I always want to see what lies below. Let's go as deep as we can and figure it out. You don't have time for that in all signs, but I hope these twigged a little bit of something for you guys. Interesting energies. You'll be seeing me again. I have a love reading planned. Happy